existing bills. Make sure we got everybody back on board. This will take some time as we move up to the governor's comments. Checking, we got Senator Schuler, Senator James, Senator Wassenberger.
I count 27, Mr. President.
Thank you. Give we got two more. I'm gonna get a little text out. There we go. All right. With that order of business that we'll take messages from the House. Will the Chief Clerk read the messages from the House?
House of Representatives, Wyoming State Legislature, message number 1, January 12th, 2021. Mr. President, this is to inform you that the House of Representatives, 66th Wyoming State Legislature, has elected its permanent officers as follows. Representative Eric Barlow, Speaker. Representative Mike Greer, Speaker Pro Tem. Representative Albert Summers, Majority Floor Leader. Representative Kathy Connolly, Minority Floor Leader. Sincerely, Wendy Harding, House Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Chief Clerk Thompson. So proceed now. The next order of business is introduction, reading, and references of bills. Will the Chief Clerk please read Senate File 2?
Senate File 2, School Facilities Project Prioritization, sponsored by School Facilities.
Senate File 2 is referred to Education Committee number 4. Senate File 3.
Senate File 3, Automated Vehicle Identification Systems, sponsored by Transportation.
Senate File 3 is referred to Committee number 8, Transportation. Senate File 4.
Senate File 4, Airport Districts, sponsored by the Transportation Committee.
Senate File 4 is referred to Committee number 8, Transportation. Senate File 5.
Senate File 5, Driving Under the Influence Amendments, sponsored by Judiciary Committee.
Senate File 1 is referred to,
Excuse me,
I'm sorry, Senate File 5 is referred to Committee number 1, Judiciary. Senate File 6.
Senate File 6, Public Works Contracting Requirements Amendments, sponsored by the Judiciary Committee.
Senate File 6 is referred to Committee number 1, Judiciary. Senate File 7, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 7, Autonomous Vehicles, sponsored by the Transportation Committee.
Senate File 7 is referred to Committee number 8, Transportation. Senate File 8, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 8, Wind River Reservation Law Enforcement, sponsored by Select Tribal.
Senate File 8 is referred to Committee number 6. Travel, Rec, and Wildlife. Senate File 9.
Senate File 9, State Employee Moving Expenses, sponsored by Transportation.
Senate File 9, first reading of bill. Senate File 9 is referred to Committee number 8, Transportation. Senate File 10, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 10, Department of Transportation Statutory Amendments, sponsored by Transportation.
Senate File 10 is referred to Committee Number 8, Transportation. Senate File 11, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 11, Highway Safety Seatbelts, sponsored by Transportation.
Senate File 11 is referred to Committee Number 8, Transportation. Senate File 12, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 12, Selective Service Registration, sponsored by Transportation.
Senate File 12 is referred to Committee Number 8, Transportation. Senate File 13, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 13, Abandoned Vehicles, Towing Service, Liens, and Titles, sponsored by Transportation.
Senate File 8 is referred to Committee Number 8, Transportation. Senate File 14, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 14, Credit for Reinsurance, sponsored by Corporations.
Senate File 14 is referred to Committee Number 7, Corporations. Senate File 15.
Senate File 15, Temporary Licensing and Permitting Authority 2, sponsored by Corporations.
Senate File 15 is referred to Committee Number 7, Corporations. Senate File 16, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 16, New Net Metering System, sponsored by Corporations.
Senate File 16 is referred to Committee Number 7, Corporations. Senate File 17, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 17, Governmental Publication Requirements, sponsored by Corporations.
Senate File 17 is referred to Committee Number 7, Corporations. Senate File 18.
Senate File 18, Universal Occupational Licensure, sponsored by Corporations.
Senate File 18 is referred to Committee Number 7, Corporations. Senate File 19.
Senate File 19, Public Health Emergencies, Immunity Amendments, sponsored by Judiciary.
Senate File 19 is referred to Committee Number 1, Judiciary. Senate File 20, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 20, Public Records Personnel Files, sponsored by Judiciary.
Senate File 20 is referred to Committee Number 1, Judiciary. Senate File 21, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 21, Judicial Review of Agency Actions, Permissible Venues, sponsored by Judiciary.
Senate File 21 is referred to Committee Number 1, Judiciary. Senate File 22, first
Senate
reading of the
File-
bill.
Senate File 22, Electronic Court Filings, sponsored by Judiciary.
Senate File 22 referred to Committee Number 1, Judiciary. Senate File 23, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 23, Public Meetings, Executive Sessions for Security Plans, sponsored by Judiciary.
Senate File 23 is referred to Committee Number 1, Judiciary. Senate File 24, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 24, Bond for Impounded Animals, sponsored by Agriculture.
Senate File 24 is referred to Committee Number 5, Agriculture. Senate File 25, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 25, Animal Impound Proceedings, Bond and Disposition, sponsored by Agriculture.
Senate File 25 referred to Committee Number 5, Agriculture. Senate File 26, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 26, Animal Abuse Statutes Reorganization and Update, sponsored by Agriculture.
Senate File 26 referred to Committee Number 5, Agriculture. Senate File 27, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 27, Essential Health Product Dignity Act, sponsored by Revenue.
Senate File 27 referred to Committee Number 3, Revenue. Senate File 28, Senate File 28, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 28, Motor Vehicles Security Interest Perfection, sponsored by Corporations.
Senate File 28 referred to Committee Number 7, Corporations. Senate File 29, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 29, Revised Uniform Law on notarial acts, sponsored by corporations.
Senate File 29, referred to Committee Number 7, Corporations. Senate File 30, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 30, Pandemic Response Review Task Force, sponsored by corporations.
Senate File 30, referred to Committee Number 7, Corporations. Senate File 31, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 31, Hospitalization of Mentally Ill Persons Amendments.
Senate File 31, referred to Committee Number 1, Judiciary. Senate File 32, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 32, sponsored by Appropriations, Water Permit Notice Requirements.
Senate File 32, referred to Committee Number 2, Appropriations. Senate File 33, first reading of the bill. No, excuse me. Senate File 35, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 35, State Budget Department, sponsored by Appropriations.
Senate File 35, referred to Committee Number 2, Appropriations. Senate File 36, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 36, For-Profit Public Benefit Corporations, sponsored by Blockchain.
Senate File 35, referred to Committee Number 9, Minerals. Senate File 37, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 37, Omnibus Water Bill Planning, sponsored by Select Water.
Senate File 37, referred to Committee Number 5, Agriculture. Senate File 38, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 38, Decentralized Autonomous Organizations, sponsored by Blockchain.
Senate File 38, referred to Committee Number 9, Minerals. Senate File 39, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 39, Digital Identity, sponsored by Blockchain.
Senate File 39, referred to Committee Number 9, Minerals. Senate File 40, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 40, Wyoming Money Transmitters Act Amendments, sponsored by Minerals.
Senate File 40, referred to Committee Number 9, Minerals. Senate File 41, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 41, Tax Lien Enforcement Amendments, sponsored by Minerals.
Senate File 41, referred to Committee Number 9, Minerals. Senate File 42, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 42, Out-of-State State Bank Charter Conversions, sponsored by Minerals.
Senate File 42, referred to Committee Number 9, Minerals. Senate File 43, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 43, Wyoming Energy Authority Amendments, sponsored by Minerals.
Senate File 43, referred to Committee Number 9, Minerals. Senate File 44, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 44, Solid Waste Cease and Transfer Program Funding, sponsored by Minerals.
Senate File 44, referred to Committee Number 9, Minerals. Senate File 45, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 45, Monthly Ad valorem Tax Revisions, sponsored by Revenue.
Senate File 45, referred to Committee Number 3, Revenue. Senate File 50,
Senate File 50,
first reading of the bill.
COVID-19 Business Relief Programs Agriculture,
Senate File 50,
sponsored by Agriculture.
Senate File 50, referred to Committee Number 5, Agriculture. Senate File 51, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 51, Community Health Center and Rural Health Clinic Assistance, sponsored by Labor.
Senate File 51, referred to Committee Number 10, Labor. Senate File 52, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 52, Insurance, Mental Health, and Substance Use Parity, sponsored by Labor.
Senate File 52, referred to Committee Number 10, Labor. Senate File 53, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 53, Ground Ambulance Service Provider Assessment Act, sponsored by Labor.
Senate File 53, referred to Committee Number 10, Labor. Senate File 54, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 54, statewide health information exchange codification, sponsored by Labor.
Senate File 54, referred to Committee Number 10, Labor. Senate File 55, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 55, skill-based amusement games, continued authorization,
File
sponsored by
50
Travel.
Senate File 55, referred to Committee Number 6, Travel. Senate File 56, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 56, Wyoming Gaming Commission modifications and corrections, sponsored by Travel.
Senate File 56, referred to Committee Number 6, Travel. Senate File 57, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 57, School Finance, dates for fund transfers, sponsored by Education.
Senate File 57, referred to Committee Number 4, Education. Senate File 58, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 58, Wyoming Investment in Nursing Funding, sponsored by Education.
Senate File 58, referred to Committee Number 4, Education. Senate File 59, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 59, Hazing, sponsored by Education.
Senate File 59, referred to Committee Number 4, Education. Senate File 60, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 60, Monthly Ad valorem Tax Revisions 2, sponsored by Revenue.
Senate File 60, referred to Committee Number 3, Revenue. Senate File 61, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 61, Amortization of Sales and Use Tax, sponsored by Minerals.
Senate File 61, referred to Committee Number 9, Minerals. Senate File 62, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 62, Extending Sunset Date for the Office of Consumer Advocate.
Senate File 62, referred to Committee Number 7, Corporations. Senate File 63, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 63, PWMTF Reserve Account Distribution Timing.
Senate File 63, referred to Committee Number 2, Appropriations. Finally, Senate File 64, first reading of the bill.
Senate File 64, Local Government Distribution Revisions 2, sponsored by Appropriations.
Thank you. Senate File 64, referred to Committee Number 2, Appropriations. This time, members of the body, we're moving up closer to the time the governor will deliver his message. So again, we'll stand in recess until the sound of the gavel, and then we'll hear from the governor. Thank you. Okay, for you on the internet, let's get started. The governor's going to be here. We're called to order. We're pretty close to having the governor join us, so everybody get settled up again.
Be sure everyone's going to the YouTube link that Ellen sent everyone earlier today. Thank you.
Okay, can everybody come back on, please?
I think you have to let us.
The video. Whoever is the wizard behind the video, please open it. Try again. Staff, could you open up the Senate video and audio? There, we're coming back. Senator Steinman, Senator McEwen, Senator Scott, are you there? Okay, those. Yeah, that's what it is. Beth, are you bringing us back on here?
We should be good to go. We're on.
Still working on it. Beth, we still got a few senators that need to come back on.
You're already being broadcast live on YouTube.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me just turn this on.
President Dockstader, you should be good to go now.
All right, there we go. Okay, Chief Clerk, you. I am. Okay, folks can hear me? All right. we go, Chief Clerk, you have some messages from the House?
Okay, I'll do that.
Chief Clerk Thompson, have you got some messages from the House?
I do, Mr. President. House of Representatives, Wyoming State Legislature, message number 2. Mr. President, the House of Representatives appointed the following employees for the 2021 general session of the 66th Legislature. They are as follows: Chief Clerk Wendy Harding, Assistant Chief Clerk Reader John Earnshaw, Staff Supervisor Cindy Farwell, Majority Leadership Secretary Pam Landry, Sergeant at Arms Rick Kessler. Sincerely, Wendy Harding, House Chief Clerk. Message number 3. Mr. President, this is to inform you that the House has adopted the permanent and joint rules of the 65th Wyoming State Legislature as the temporary rules for the 66th Wyoming State Legislature General Session, amended as follows. JR 0001 adopted. Suspending with further reading. Sincerely, Wendy Harding, House Chief Clerk. Message number 4. Mr. President, the Speaker of the House of Representatives has appointed the following standing committees for the 2021 general session of the 66th Legislature. Suspending with further reading. Sincerely, Wendy Harding, House Chief Clerk. Message number 5. Mr. President, the House of Representatives of the 66th Wyoming State Legislature General Session has been called to order by Speaker Eric Barlow and is ready to receive any communications that you may desire to submit. Sincerely, Wendy Harding, House Chief Clerk.
Mr. President,
Mr. Majority Floor Leader.
I move the following. 1, that the Senate 66 Wyoming State Legislature with the consent
Mr. President, we can't hear the majority floor leader any longer.
We lost our audio.
Yeah, I
Staff?
believe it was all muted
Okay,
because
you
a
hear
number
me
of
now?
members of the chamber were all simultaneously unmuted. So they muted all, but Senator Driscoll should be.
Everyone can hear
Hey,
now?
can you hear me now?
Yeah, but Mr. Chairman or Mr. President, I think everyone other than Senator Driscoll at this point should probably mute that's in the chamber. That's leading to a tremendous amount of feedback.
All right.
I will start from the top again, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr.
I
Floor
move the
Leader.
following. That the Senate 66th Wyoming State Legislature, with the consent of the House of Representatives, be adjourned from the 2021 general session until January 27, 2021, unless jointly called back into session at an earlier date by the President of the Senate and by the Speaker of the House of Representatives. Number 2, that the House of Representatives specifically concurs in any identical motion adopted by the Senate. 3, that if the House of Representatives fails to concur in the action of the Senate under paragraphs 1 and 2 of this motion by adopting an identical motion applicable to the House of Representatives, the Senate 66th Wyoming Legislature General Session is adjourned until called back into session by the President of the Senate.
You've heard the motion made by the Majority Floor Leader. The motion to adjourn is non-debatable. All in favor, please raise your hand. Clerk Thompson, Chief Clerk.
Mr. President, 22.
Thank you. Those opposed? Chief Clerk?
Six.
The motion is passed. The Senate is adjourned until January 27th, 2021, unless called at an earlier date by the President of the Senate. Thank you, everyone. Your chairs have the schedule of the committee work. We've filled the pipe well, and you're ready to go to work.
Did you introduce Senate Bill? Did you introduce Senate Bill?